Thank you both. Okay, how many of those do you have to sell today?
We have 23 of them.
All right, so we have a good amount. So if anyone else wants one, let us know. But they are numbered, and there's only 200 of them, and I have 2 of them here. All right, Jay Poysden's gonna take one also for $40. That's JPOYSDEN. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Lunchmeat_79. Lunchmeat_79. Yes, we did feature him last time, but there can't be that many more left because so this might be the last time you see him.
This will be the last time you probably see him.
Grail_keepers_keys takes one. Nicholas Kattou takes one. D, let me know if I'm going too fast, okay?
You're good.
Okay,
she's
and then
quick. She's getting them down.
Let's give 2 of them to Ill Will E. So it's Ill, ILL period WILL period E. Takes 2 of them. And then let's give one to Silva Fam16. Silva FAM16 takes one as well. They're $40. This is the Turtles Batman print, limited to 200. They're all numbered, and Steve signs them, and he even draws a turtle. So awesome. And let's get
completely.
Let's give one to Han Gary HONNGARY as well. Thank you, Han Gary. Okay, if anyone else wants one, just type it out. What else we got, Steve?
Cool. So I've been doing these for years, the Archie Collected IDW series, and again, I don't know if it's all the way in, and you still have to give me a...
how's that? Is that better?
Is that better for everybody?
Better. Yeah.
Okay.
You can raise it a little bit.
Yeah, all right, we don't cut off the top of his head. There you go.
Oh, well, that's fine. You can cut me off completely if you need to. So what these are basically, I've been doing these for... quite a few years. I've been penciling them. Ryan Brown ends up inking them, and I color them, just the covers. So what we're offering is, a lot of times my pencils end up almost, the roughs end up being almost the complete pencils. So this is what I would send to IDW for approval. And so I've got this book here with the cover pencil rough, and again, it'll be COA attached. And I don't know what we have these for. 125. So the books comes with the pencil of the cover. Some of them are a little rougher, some of them are a little tighter. But as you can see, we've got this, and they're 125.
So how many? So that's the original cover for that.
This is the cover, and this would be. The rough pencils that I would send to IDW, but some of them end up being I just blow up on the copier and light table them almost direct. Some of them are a little less, some are a little rougher, but I've got this one with Chameleon, which is a character I created, the codename Chameleon on there. I've got
How do you have more than one of those though? That's what I'm trying to understand. So
I've got different covers. So this
different covers. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's that one.
I've got issue number 9, which is the Mayflower issue, and this would be the pencils for it.
Gotcha. Okay, so you get the original cover with the book for $150. So let's show these.
125.
125. Let's show these covers a little better. I think they're a little off the screen, D. If you can.
Sure. How's that? Can you see the cover?
No. Let's push it away towards you a little bit, Steve, and pick it up a little bit. Okay.
Is that good?
Bring it closer to the camera now.
Yep.
And then raise it. We want to see the turtles on there. They're on there. All right. So $150 for the original cover on that.
Here's what
125. Sorry, I keep saying 150.
The rough pencils look like, which are, got all the turtles. Everybody kind of, and the Mayflower. If you're a big Mayflower fan,
there's that. Okay, so there's that issue, and then there's the original from the other one. Show that.
Yeah, you want to go through that? Do that one again?
Yeah, let's show that one.
That way, like.
Oh, there you go.
So you can see the turtles and Chameleon. And again, I'm working blind, so I'm looking at the director.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
All right, we got a claim on the Mayflower one.
Okay.
You're looking for a Mayflower fan. We found it.
I guess we did.
We found it. He's Grail _keepers _keys. He's a big Mayflower fan. So.
Wow. I'm happy they're out there. I'm happy they're out there.
All right, the other one is sold. The other one as well is sold. The first one you showed.
Chameleon.
Okay. For $125, the Chameleon. Let's give that to our friends over at Collector Supreme _. Collector Supreme _. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. We do have now this one here. I'll show you again. The cover. I wish I had the original. Peter Laird actually inked this cover for me, and it was. He did actually a couple of these covers, inked them for me. So this is issue number 7, and you can see the weird shredder with Krang on his head, which always blows my mind a little bit. So you've got so this one, unfortunately, I've got to cover up a phone number that I've got to cross out.
I adjusted the phone number. I changed it.
Okay, so the number has been changed for the person. So this would be the original rough that I sent for approval. And of course, can you see it?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, go that way a little bit, everybody. So you can kind of see everything into the Krang and everything on Shredder. And of course, when you see the finished art, I just had like shafts of light kind of going in the background. Pete did all kinds of crazy machinery. He drew it all kind of in there. It's hard to see. Oh, go back this way.
Okay, yeah.
Is that better? Is that better? I know. How's that?
It's been sold for a few minutes. It's definitely sold. Yeah,
okay.
But just to clarify, so Peter did the inks, but he didn't draw the pencil.
No.
Right?
This is I like I said, I did the roughs and I did the pencils and I did the colors. Pete just happened to many years ago ink this particular one for me. I used to bug him, and I think I got him to ink at least 2 of the series. Ryan Brown inked the rest of them. So
those are just yours.
So it goes to Rush. It goes to Russian Max. Russian Max is going to claim it for $125, but people started calling it the Laird cover. So I just want to make sure they understood that.
Right. He just inked the cover. He probably has the original inks at his house somewhere.
Okay, I have some more claims on the. Let's see the metal again. There's some more claims on that.
Sure.
So this is $40, limited to 200. It's Batman Turtles. It's signed, and Steve puts he even puts a turtle on there near his signature. All right, so we got some more claims on this. Let's give it to Alan Oof 0330 ALANUTH 0330. You got one.
Thank you.
Let's give one to B, the letter B, and then Flashy 0808. Thank you. Let me see if there are any others. We may be. I got a medal for MOTU Gefter. MOTU GEFTER takes a medal for $40. Thank you. All right, we are caught up.
All right, so I decided I'm gonna call an audible, and we're gonna go to the toy box.
Okay.
Oh.
So I've got 8 different characters, all 4 turtles: Shredder, Foot Soldier, Leatherhead, and Slash, from Turtles in Time. And I drew, as you can see, I don't know if you can see that well. I drew each turtle. So this is Donatello. It has a Donatello on it. They're $80 each. And again, we have all 4 turtles. We have Donatello. I'll show you each
85.
one. 85, excuse me. I forgot about shipping. We have a Michelangelo with Mikey. I don't know if you can see that good. And I'll try to get down to somebody else.
You gotta write the prices, and you gotta identify what character you want.
Right.
All right, so before you even showing them, so I got a claim on your Donatello.
Okay.
Let's give it to Grail _keepers _keys.
Thank you very much.
I got a claim on your Leonardo.
Okay, didn't even get to show him, but here's Leo. Here's what you're claiming.
There you go. That goes to I am the doctor _. I am the doctor _.
Thank
you.
I remember them.
You do?
Yeah, from
Yeah,
last
she's
sale.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I
we
got
also.
a claim on your RAF. They're not waiting
well.
for you, Steve.
I was gonna say Raph is coming up next. Poor Mikey. Mikey needs some love.
I'm sure
So
Mikey's going to go shortly here. I
There's
haven't
the Raph.
caught up yet. Okay, there's Raph. Let's give that to A_TO_DBZ.
Yep, that's a familiar name too.
All right, so
And then let's give the Shredder its claim, sight unseen, but let's see it.
I'll get it. Here's a shredder. I pulled it out of the toy box.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, that goes to my friend Grail _keepers_keys. Thank you,
And this
Grail.
I'm gonna throw Slash up while we're talking. There's Slash.
They want, now your Leatherhead is claimed.
Okay, I'll show them what they're getting. Here's Leatherhead.
All right, awesome. Let's give that to Bar2DM. So BAR, the number 2, and then DM for 85. Thank you. Are these 85 or 80?
85.
85. Okay, so
Shredder
some of you guys have
is-
written 80, but it's $85. If you got a problem with that, let us know now. The Mikey is claimed by
Okay.
a fellow Turtles fan, Goku the Multi-Poo. So Goku,
I remember Goku the Multi-Poo from last time. Thank you,
Yeah.
Goku. And so we
I
have
got
a
a claim. Do you have a Krang?
Nope.
No, we do not have a Krang. We have a Slash, as you can see here, and we have a Foot Soldier.
That's it. No Splinter?
Nope. There's the only I had 8 of them. I
Okay,
didn't know there were other ones.
people are just making up characters. All right. Goku the Multi-Poo is going to take a Foot Soldier. Goku
Okay.
the Multi-Poo. And then that means
Slash.
we have one left, and it is Slash, right?
And here he is.
And it goes to Grail _keepers_keys.
Thank you.
And that was particularly painful for me, having to watch and not be able to claim.
Oh, we'll get you. We'll find you one.
But
Which one do you want?
all right. Nice pickups, everybody.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks everybody. So where are we now?
Thought maybe those.
Okay, so what I have is an issue 32 from Mirage Studios. There was only 1,000 produced, and this particular issue is signed by Peter Laird and myself.
People are trying to claim the one that you guys are gonna find for me.
Oh,
You can't claim it, baby. It's not even out yet. We haven't found it yet.
There's
I'm
no
gonna take
mercy in Claim Fest.
Yeah. So I'm going to take this up so maybe you can see a little better. This is, again, issue 32, which is the last...
Volume 4. Yeah.
Yeah, volume 4, last book produced for Mirage. Actually, second last because 31 came out.
There you go.
I don't know if you can see the signatures
Yeah.
on there pretty well. You have mine and Peter Laird's on there. I'm looking at the back, which is very funny. Is Kevin and I counting books. Back in the early days, we had to count every single book that came through Mirage Studios, and I think we were counting, looks like issue 3.
Issue 3?
Yeah. So we had to pull every single. That's why I'm most surprised that anyone gets a good grade, because we had to pull them all out and count them beforehand. So we have
2 of those in the front.
2 of these, only, and both are signed
Yeah.
by. Well, this one's signed by Pete with a remark. It has a
Awesome.
nice head sketch and stuff. This is from 2014 when Pete signed this particular one,
He sent this one in 2020.
and we have so we have 2 of these. One with a nice remark and one with just a nice signature by Pete.
Whoops.
Oh, I don't know if you can see it.
Yep. I'm holding it. Yep. There you go. Yep. So
Oh, it's
that's
right
signed
there.
by Pete.
Okay, under
That
the
was signed in
team
2020.
And again, I'll sign that as well.
It was a fine.
And they're 500. There was only 1,000 of these produced, and I don't know how many are still around, but there's these are 500 each.
500 each.
Yeah.
The one with the 2 remarks is the same price, right?
Yeah.
So 500.
Yep.
Yeah. So whoever wants the one with the 2 remarks, that one of those is by Peter Laird, and the others by
It's me.
Steve.
And on the second book, it does have Pete's signature, but I will be adding a head and signature as well.
Okay, I think that's a claim on the remark.
Okay, on the remark one.
Grail _keepers _keys. I think that's what you want to do, Grail. Let me know, but we'll put you down for that. Thank you.
Okay. And we do have issue 31s. We have 2 of these with a little. This one has a little remark as well.
Yeah, up there. Yeah.
There you go. A little
that?
remark as well from
Yeah.
Pete.
There you go.
This is 31. So after we put out issue 32, and it was actually at a Shellback event when I had my shop. Of course, everybody was up in arms because 31 had never been produced, so
It was digital.
it was only digital. So Pete produced it for the following year for Free Comic Book Day. So again, it was only available through my shop back in the day, on that particular day, and then Mirage Studios. So Mirage Studios is not around anymore, but so we have this one with a little remark from Pete, and
1,000 of them.
there was only 1,000 of these, and then we have again one with just a signature with no remark.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, what issue was this again? I'm sorry.
So this is 31. Like
31.
I said, 32 actually came out in the physical world before 31 because 32 I actually helped finish up inking. Jim Lawson was finishing it up, and we decided to kind of put the book out for the fans. And Pete, did it for Free Comic Book Day, and then after that came out, and 31 was only digital. A lot of people were upset, so Pete printed 1,000 of 31 the following year, and we sold it at my shop and through Mirage as well.
Awesome. All right, we got a claim on the remark for 500.
Okay.
$500. The remark goes to Gemini 60, and then the number 6 at the end. Gemini 66 with the number 6 at the end. Everything else spelled out. Thank you, Gemini.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Great. So we'll set those aside. We have
Yep.
one of each
We have
left.
the other ones signed. We'll just put those aside for the moment.
Yep. This.
I think we'll do a piece of art.
Okay.
So, I'm actually doing a book right now. I'm coloring it called The Fantastical Crime Unit, and it's based on a video game called Epic Tavern. I think it's on Steam, and it's kind of a word-based game, but they wanted to kind of finally flesh out the whole world into a comic book. And I'm working on. I'm only doing the coloring, and another gentleman, Steve Mardo, who I've done a few pieces with, is drawing and inking it. Well, in the past, we had done a couple pieces together. The first one we did was Daredevil with Raphael, which we were like, oh, that's awesome, and he was kind of running on the wire. And we did that for a limited print, and so in that process, I said, let's sell the original art. And Steve Mardo was like, no, I want to keep it. So I said, well, we have to do a second piece. So this is the second piece. I kind of designed the piece, and I colored it, and it is it's Daredevil Mikey, the hand and the foot, all surrounding on a water tower with the shredder up on top of the water tower. And again, I'm moving this around, and as you can see, Steve does a really good job with his stuff. Reminds me a little of Jeff Darrow's. He overly detailed and too much going on, but it's awesome. And I love the way he does Daredevil with the almost like the old boxing boots, like his dad, and the trunks like his dad would have worn. So it was a really fun piece. So it is
16.
what?
16.
1,600 if anyone's interested. It's crazy detail. If you look at all the fighting going on down below, I don't know if you can see all that, all the stuff, all the knives and
Yeah, I
he's
mean, we
got-
have. This is the piece that we sold. I mean, we sold out. I think of these prints, right?
Huh?
You
Yes.
sold
yes,
out of
we-
the print. These you
Yeah, we
made
sold
metal
out of the
prints. Of
prints.
these?
We have,
Yes, exactly.
We might have a few prints left.
We may I don't know what we
Metal
have, but yeah,
prints.
I know last time we had them to offer, we sold out of the prints. But
Awesome.
this
So that's the
this is one
original
of my favorite.
piece.
I have a blast doing Steve's stuff. Like I said, his line work reminds me a lot of Jeff Darrow's, and we're working on this book together, and I think it's going to be really exciting once it comes out. He's been doing stuff for a while, but I think he's kind of making a name for himself, and I just dig the way he does Daredevil. Again, this will never happen in the real world. We love if the mouse would allow this to happen, but Daredevil and the Turtles are the perfect crossover. But we only get to play with Batman. It'd be great to play with Daredevil.
That's awesome, especially
Yeah.
considering the connection between the series. So,
Oh, incredible! Yeah, that's right. I mean, it drives me crazy when you talk to people. They're like, "What's the perfect crossover?" I'm like, "There's only one. Daredevil. Would be the perfect crossover." But
so that's the original 1600, and
yeah, all original, everything, pencil, inks, all original color. That's it's one and done. You own it all when you buy that particular piece. So I also have some older original art here. And again, I don't know if you can see, it's got a kind of an alien and Donatello and kind of an odd orb spaceship sinking in the front. This was from the company that did Teddy Ruxpin, Yes Entertainment, did these books, and they had like a little record player that you would actually kind of put a disc, like a player on each disc, and it told the story, and it had sound effects, had all the voices and everything. I'm going to show you the page once you.
I had a
the-
Teddy Ruxpin.
Well, and this is the same company. So there's the page in the book, and here's the original page. And on this particular thing, the pencils were done by Chris Allen, who did a lot of the Archie Adventure series. The inks were done by Eric Talbot, who did a lot of Mirage Studios books and worked kind of basically. He didn't do a lot of licensing stuff. This is kind of a weird thing, and I painted it. And so that's the page, and here's the original. And these are 500.
Let me see the page again, Steve.
Oh, from the book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have the right page up. Let me see.
You can show them that page.
Yeah.
I think it was a different page.
Was it this one?
No,
Yeah, no, this.
this one.
No, that's not the right. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, no. Yeah, that's.
Oh,
No, that's not the right
Hold on, this next one.
That's a different
I
page.
think. Hold on.
All
How
right.
did we miss it?
I think
It's
the same
close,
page.
but
I know. It's get the ship. I'm confirming. No?
I'm looking for a falling
Should I
down
read it?
Donatello.
Can I read it out loud? I know, I'm looking for the Donatello too. I thought we just had it. Oh, here it is.
There you go.
There we go.
That's it.
That's-
All right.
that's better.
There we go.
So how much is the original piece?
It was 5.
Yeah, and the book is not included.
The book doesn't come with it only because way back in the beginning of this book, I painted the couple in the boat to look like me and Denise.
Yeah, so we
Oh,
can't sell it.
so-
Can't sell the book.
You have to find your own version of the book.
Don't
You can't have a page from it.
don't tempt them. All right, you're gonna get offers now. Okay.
Yeah, trust me. Denise goes, nope, we got to keep those. So I'm sorry. So we have the original page. It's all airbrush, all original color, everything, all right on there. And it's
Okay.
5.
So
Yep.
if somebody wants that, let us know. Okay.
Great.
And what do we got next?
You want to do this one?
No, we just did one of those.
Yeah, okay.
I think we got another page from that book. It's just got the monster, but we'll
That's this.
we'll throw that up in a little bit. So this is some old stuff. This is from a TMNT product
Coin tunes.
called Coin Tunes. I don't know if you can see the little coins kind of going up the pathway here. So it was an odd, very odd thing. So this is the original pencils and inks for the thing, and then I also have the original colors, and it's done in the old, as I like to call it, the blue line. It's blue line process. So all the paintings underneath, it's all airbrushed. Dr. Martin's dyes, and this, like I said, it was an odd thing. It came with a little coin in it.
I can show them.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Got it up here, right? Here we go. There,
Can you see
that's
it?
the coin. Sorry, it's kind of small, but that's the coin tones.
So you
There's
can
a
find them
little book.
online. We don't have an example of it any longer. I don't know what happened to it.
They're called coin what?
Coin
Coin
tune.
Toon,
Coin
Like a-
tune?
like a cartoon. Coin Toon.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and what it was a collector's thing. Basically they gave us 5 panels to try to tell a story. Kind of. It was a cover, and then a couple of panels, and 2 more panels in the back of the thing because it only folded open. Was another panel and the coin. So this is original art from it. It has the original. It's nice. Has a nice Mikey, and here's the colored piece that will go with it. We'll be doing both of those, and I'm gonna look at the boss and we have it. It's $600 for both pieces.
$600 for the original
You
and
get a little
the-
sewer. You got a little Mikey. You got a little Mikey in the sewer.
I think. Can you? Okay, I gotta ask you something, Steve.
Sure.
Did you draw our bed sheets? That did you draw that?
You
classic
can't.
bed sheet.
At some version of them, yes. I don't know exactly which round, but yeah, pretty much everything.
Okay.
You know,
I mean, I
I
have a
have to
feeling that
say-
was you. But,
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, a lot of that stuff was, yeah. I mean, if we didn't do it the first time around, we asked to do it the second time around to improve it. If we didn't like the original stuff, so.
I am the doctor wants to know if you drew his underwear.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually seen them, seen adult versions of them now, which is very funny to see. Like what were the original Underoos things now remade for adults. But yeah, it's funny to see all that stuff out there.
Awesome.
So we've got one of these, which was a TMNT greeting cards. Like they had a whole box set for little kids, different occasions. This is a Donnie. Can you see it good?
125, yep.
Yeah, and it's 125. And this is, again, it's that blue line process. So all the painting is done underneath, and then it has a acetate overlay. So it almost looks like an animation cell that way.
It's original color.
But it's original color for the cards.
Not inks.
And we can see
Yep. And
Good.
how much is that?
125.
125. It is claimed.
Okay.
Let's give it to Go Jordy Go. Go JORDYGO. Thank you, Jordy.
Thanks, Jordy.
Yep. So, I don't know what else we have.
Oh, we have some Murder Hobo stuff.
Oh yeah.
If anyone's interested in Murder Hobo, I don't know if anyone... I know we sold a cover last time, a Murder Hobo cover last time.
Do you have a copy of the Mirage licensing art book? Somebody's asking.
The Mirage license.
No, the licensing catalog.
Oh, you mean like the Toy Fair catalog?
Hmm.
Is there was
Style guide.
Oh, it's Style Guide.
Yeah, Mirage.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any more around.
No,
Okay.
I don't. Maybe in the basement.
they can also email
Yeah,
us.
you can also message us on Facebook, Shellback Artworks, for that type of stuff. If you don't see it here, you can reach out. I don't know if we'll have it, but
Yeah.
mysteries seem to pop out of our basement all the time. So
Well, you guys will be back, so we'll, by then
will
I'm
be
sure
back.
you can find it. And this is my first reminder, I guess. Anybody who's claimed anything, you want to send an email to shellbackartworks@yahoo.com. I have it there on the screen. So that's the best way to contact. There you go. See, it's not
Yay!
mirrored anymore. There you go. All right.
just
There you go.
all on.
Perfect.
Email them. Make it easy on them so they'll come back. All right. What else we got? Murder Hobo. Somebody's regretting they didn't win the last Murder Hobo, so they better be quick.
Okay. Well, I have issue 2 of the Chaotic Neutral. I also did a cover for, and I've been kind of doing them based on Frank Frazetta paintings. So this is based on I forget what it's called. Maybe Dark Huntress, I think, or something like that. But as you can see, as Denise calls him, a sea anemone.
Yeah.
But his name is Richard Head, and you can see why. He is not. It's not a sea anemone. It's kind of a penis living character floating around.
A what?
Okay. So it's not a kid's book. Let's just put it that way. And again,
all right.
I drew more of these things than I ever thought I would on this particular book. So I have the original cover here, and again, it's all fully painted, all original. There, as you can see, has a character Spectre Liaison, and which is one of the murder hobos, and this guy is named Richard. That's all you need to know.
Am I just noticing? Are those eyes? Those are not eyes.
Those are not eyes. No, they are not eyes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
No, they're not. No, that's why they're pink. But so I have this, the original, and I've got it for $1,000.
Cover
$1,000. That's the original cover.
Cover and book. This is a variant cover too for the book.
Oh wow, that is awesome! All right,
it was a lot of fun. And I have, as well as the cover, I do have 4 pages from the book.
The price of that?
Yeah, I did. Did I tell everybody the price?
$1,000, right?
Yes. Yep.
$1,000 for what's being called the 10-eyed Willie. Okay.
Yes, there you go. Exactly. Thank you. Or I just like to call him Richard.
Or I call him the sea anemone.
Yes, there you go.
All right, we got a claim on a medal for $40. We still got more of those?
I think we do. Yep.
All right, let's give it to Seashore Comics. Seashore Comics, we got you down for a medal for $40. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
So I do have interior pages from this particular issue. I have, and they'll all come with a book. I will do a little sketch of a murder hobo on the pages with my signature. But again, you're gonna get you're gonna see a little more of Richard, a little more of Spectre Liaison.
There you go. Yeah.
On each of the pages.
That's page 2.
That is page 2. Here is page 3. And Murder Hobo has been a lot of fun for me to do, believe it or not. Yeah, I've never drawn that many Richards. Let's just put it that way. Never. I'm like, boy, even in high school days in the bathroom stall, never that many.
Page 4?
But this is page 4, and I have page 5, which also has some fairies doing things, flying around, making fairy dust.
Are those all from number 2?
And that's all from issue 2.
This has a hint of a duck book that one of our vendors sold in Portland. All right, let's look at those medals. When you have a chance, there's several people that want one.
Sure, I'll pull them out. I think I've got one down here. Here we go.
So there they are. It's Batman and Turtles, and it's limited to 200. And Steve puts the turtle there and signs it, and they're numbered. Okay, you guys, some of you wanted to see them. There they are. And then MOTU Gafter wants a second one, so let's give MOTU Gafter a second medal. Let's give Marshall Terrin, Marshall with 2 L's, Terrin. Let's give him a medal. Let's give a medal to J.J. Ryder 83, Jayrider 83. Thank you. Let's give one to Mike Bundley. Thank you, Mike. Let's give another one to Alan Uth 0330. He wants a second medal. And I think we're caught up. You want to show that original Turtles card again, the Leonardo card that you showed
Sure.
at the beginning? There's more people in here now. I'm surprised that one
Sure.
survived.
Here is, it's a Topps card. I think we have the card here.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll get that out. Again, can you see it, Director? Can you see it
Okay,
good?
hold on. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, just lift up and down.
And you can see there's some
There you go.
snow foot kind of popping up on Leo. This is based on Leo's solo issue. That's what I kind of based on. Here's the Topps card that goes with it. And it was from the Art of TMNT, which I believe came out in 2019. It was kind of heavy duty, like I was mentioning. I've never seen a card that thick before in my life.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
they reprinted a lot of the old Mirage Studio covers, basically anything like that. Plus, they had a bunch of us do new cards, and this was I kind of based I did 8 new cards. I based them on each character. So Raphael was the Raphael book, which had Casey and Leo alone, Michelangelo at Christmas time in his solo issue. So it was a lot of fun, and I kind of based it on the old Mirage Studio style. And as you can see, Leo has the classic red bandana.
Awesome. So this was, how much was this? 1,600 for the original?
15.
1,500 for the original, and of course they'll give you a copy of the card if you pick that up. So 1,500.
And
All right, I got
that's-
more claims on the medals.
Okay.
Let's give a second one to Marshall Terran. So they already got one. They want
Got it.
another one.
Mhm.
And here's one that will make sense to you, Steve, but not if you're listening to this out of context. But this handle is appropriate. The underside, the underscore circumcised underscore collector. Thank you. Thank you for that. They want a medal, and then let's give another medal to Mocha GTS. Mocha GTS, thank you.
Thank you.
And then let's give a Daredevil medal, a Daredevil Turtle medal. Do you have any left?
We do.
We do.
Let's give one to JJ Ryder 83. Let's show the medal again, Steve. Sorry, there's some people
yeah.
jumping in and out.
Nope, no problem.
That's
then if
not
you
the
have the-
Daredevil medal, but that's the other medal. Yeah.
That's the Batman medal. That's 40. And then, do you have any more of the Daredevil medals handy?
Yeah.
You want to show them that?
We
don't
don't
have
have
any to
don't
show.
have the medals to show. I can show them the original art so they know what we're talking about. It does.
Okay.
It'll have has a Daredevil and a turtle logo, and it says "Night with the Devil." So it looks like a mocked-up comic book cover.
That's awesome. I think mine are actually. I have 2 of those downstairs, but yeah, I mean, it looks just like that. How much
Yeah.
are those? Is it 50 or 40 for that one?
40. We're doing it for 40 as well.
40. Okay, so let's give a Daredevil one to Mike Bundley. Also, D. Mike Bundley will take a Daredevil medal.
Mhm. Got it.
And then Alan Oof 0330 is going to take 2 of the Daredevils.
Okay. Got it.
And then Lunch Meat underscore 79 wants a Daredevil.
That's a great name.
And then Nicholas period Katu, Kattou, is going to take a Daredevil medal.
Mhm.
And then KJ Comic Art is also going to take a Daredevil medal. And Ross Taylor, TAYLOR underscore OK, is going to take a Daredevil medal for 40 also. We got...
Hold
You
on.
guys, yeah.
We might want to hold up because we're not. I don't know how many we have.
I don't either. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we could be going. Oh,
We
got
gotta stop it at that one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to stop there. If they have more, they'll bring them to the next show, or you
Yeah.
can message them and maybe
Yeah,
they'll
they-
find you. Okay.
We may have already sold 2 or 3 more than we even know.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a little audible. So if they tell you they ran out, please don't get insulted. It's just, they're trying to sell something and they're not exactly sure how many are left. So
Right,
it's understandable if they run out.
They were not we did not plan on including them in this particular auction, so.
Okay. Yeah. Breaking news, it's now a 2,000 print run.
Yes, yeah, okay, we better go. We gotta go get those made. And again, if anyone's interested, I do have another Murder Hobo. This is from issue 1. Again, it's the variant, and this cover actually sold last auction. This particular cover. And I have pages from it. I have pages, the first page, which has Rowdy, who is this particular Murder Hobo. I know it's hard to explain, and I probably would spend the rest of the night trying to explain Murder Hobo to you, but people who play, role-playing games understand what a Murder Hobo is. I think there's a definition, actually, on one of the books, but not this one. So, I don't know. But, so I've got page 2 from issue 1. I've got page 3 from issue 1. I've got page 4 from issue 1. I know I'm going quick. If anyone is interested, let me know, and I will.
With the book too.
I'll do the full thing away. All of them will come with the book. I will do I'll be doing a remark on the books, and I will do whichever the Murder Hobo is. Roddy, you're going to get a Roddy with my signature on the page, as well as a Roddy on the books.
It's $250.
And they are $250 with a book.
with a book.
And I think we looked up, the books are going for right around $50 without a signature or without any art. So you can decide if you're interested. Let me know.
Can you tell everybody, so Murder Hobo, you're obviously working on it. I mean, what exactly is your involvement in that series? Like,
so I am doing an ongoing in the regular book is kind of the creator and the original artist, but the artist was getting a little behind on the books getting done. So in my process of talking to the two creators, I was telling them in the early days of Mirage, as things were picking up, Kevin and Pete were getting a little behind, and they did Tales of the Turtles. So this ended up being Chaotic Neutral, which are 6-page stories by multiple different artists. And I think they're doing through issue 4, and then they're going to kind of decide if they're going to just go back to the regular book if they're back on schedule. So I'm doing 6-page stories in all 4 of the issues, and I'm doing a variant cover for all 4 of the issues. So it's a lot of fun for me. It's a very strange property, and again, like I said, I got to draw more things than I generally don't draw. And it is not a kid-friendly book, but it's a lot of fun. So for me, it's more of a, I don't know, just to have fun. You know, they asked me why I was doing it, and I told them because I like the character. You know, I like Roddy, the drunken, guy. Originally, this guy here, for some reason, fell in love with him. And then they want me to do all the other ones. So I've just been really having a blast doing it. So
you get an original page from the first issue and the first issue for $250.
Yep. Right. And again, I will do a remark on the cover of the book and sign it, and I will do the same on the pages. So you'll have a little version of the hobo and in a signature.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Any takers, let us know. If you want to see those pages again, let us know.
Yeah, if you're interested, let me know. I know I just kind of did this with them, and hey. So again, yeah, if anyone's interested, I'm happy to do a slow-mo panel by panel if you're interested.
What's up, Lo? Good to see you, man. What's up, Low Life? All right. What else we got, Steve?
I don't know. What do we got left?
I don't know. That's a question. Does he do custom art?
Yeah, but before we got there, I got a claim on the Murder Hobo page with him jumping on the Queen Bee. I don't know if he was exactly jumping on her, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he was. That one?
Okay, that was Okay, that's cleaner than the other one I think I saw.
Yes, oh, it is. This one is. I wrote this story, so it's very clean. It was. They're battling murder hornets. If we all know about the murder hornets.
Okay, all right.
That's
Mike Bunley's going to take that one, so he'll get that original.
Thank you, Mike. And you'll
get
get
a copy of issue number
you'll
1.
get a lovely copy of this as well.
Got it.
Awesome.
If you want to, remind
Yep,
everyone.
and again, we have 5 of these, which are issue 3 obscurity variants. I'll never get that right. Of which I think there were 500 of them done. Some was around there. We're not 100%. Some was around there because I think that's IDW's cutoff. And this is issue 3, and I did, original and paint marker on these. These particular ones are matte. We have 3 matte finished and 2 glossy of issue 3. And I don't know why they did both, but they did both. So, and these are 250. And we do have 2 of these, which are issue 1s. And the art's a little different. I tried to put all 4 weapons on. I don't know if you can see that good again. I'm kind of out of frame. But these, they're 500.
500. Do you know, was this the first print?
This is a first print. All of them are first prints. This is issue 1. The other one's a first print, issue 3.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so 500 on the issue number 1, first print, and everything you see on there, that's original work by Steve.
Everything but the logo. It's all me.
Okay. All right. Any takers on that? Let us know. Is there anything else that we should recap?
Well, we did the coloring books. We got those,
Yeah,
right?
we got the coloring books.
Yeah, we do have, again, the Robobug, Invasion of the Robobug book and page. And again, signed by Jim, who penciled and inked, and I will sign it and do a remark on the page, and if you'd like me to do the same, I'll do it on the book. And it is a working book, so you will get some of that type of stuff and some...
Awesome.
Definitely have that. Definitely have it.
Cowabunga.
Yeah.
You got a couple cowabungers.
Cowabunga.
You drove your parents crazy, hitting that button over and over. So that's what you did. So you have this is my last page from the book. So that's available. And how much is that?
4.
It's $400, and you get the book.
$400, you get the book.
And plus, those awesome Robobugs are pretty awesome. I don't know if you get to see them. They all were doing different things and kind of breaking down. It was our early version of a nanobot.
I think I did drive my parents crazy with that book, and that's why I can't find it.
Yeah. I think a lot of the sound chips went dead pretty quickly as the parents found a way to get those batteries out of here, so you couldn't drive them crazy. Unless I don't know what else we got here.
Here's a recap.
Well, we get a recap of these. We get an issue 31 signed by Pete and issue 32 signed by Pete. And again, I don't know if Pete's signature is really tough to see on that particular one. His marker.
There you go.
And issue 31, you can kind of see it there. And there you go. D can get a better. The director can get you a better shot of that.
I got a claim on one of your last Ronin number 3s for $250. The obscurity variant number 3.
Would they like a matte finish or glossy?
Robert Tran 23. Let us know. Do you want a matte finish or the glossy finish? They have both. So that goes to Robert Tran 23. He's going to let us know.
From Alaska.
Hi, Robert from Alaska. Denise said. I don't know if you heard her.
Awesome.
We
He'll
know
let
Rob.
us know. Takes a few seconds, but I'll let you know when he answers.
Sure.
In the meantime, so again, we wanna definitely ask fan questions to Steve.
Yeah.
So if you guys
Let
have
him fly,
questions
let
for
him fly.
Steve, we did plenty of selling. You guys will still do some of that, but let's ask Steve fan questions. If you have any fan questions, I'll pass
And
them
I will
along.
make up some great answer that makes me look really special.
So it'll take a few seconds for me to start
Sure.
doing that. Did you have any direct involvement in any of the Turtles video games, Steve?
None of us really had any game development type stuff. No, we played early versions of them on, that were without the carts. Just the card kind of sliding in to just kind of do approvals. The only thing we really had to do with the games would have been packaging. I did at least 4 tournament fighters, but also, probably 2 or 3 other games I did box art for.
Oh, you did the box art. Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Cool. So you started with tournament fighters.
No, I actually started with the actual. I think it was the arcade game for the Nintendo, where they're kind of breaking through the brick wall on skateboards.
Yeah,
I did that one.
That
was yeah. That was the first one I did.
You did the cover. You did the cover art for the box on that one. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And we did. I did. I think a Game Boy one. I can never think of the name of the game. Where they're kind of they're in the sewer, and they kind of look a little more like Mirage style Turtles. And then I did all the tournament fighters, all the different platforms for that one. So a lot of that. Again, a lot of everything. Back in the day. So Rob confirmed. Rob Tran wants the glossy number 3. Okay. Got it, Rob.
And you only have one of those, right? One.
No,
glossy?
we have 2 of those and 3 of the matte.
Okay, let's give another glossy to Mike Bundley. He's going to take a number 3 glossy also.
Okay.
Mike Bundley.
You got it.
So we got you. Let's see. A lot of people asking, no information on Peter Laird signings, you guys, so that can't help there. Let's see.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I can probably say is I don't see that happening. He just, it's not, I don't think it's going to be, I don't think you'll see Pete at a signing.
And so other people are asking about, do you do commissions? Can they contact you for some art?
Exactly. You can reach me through, if I pull up the thing again, let me see if I can find the piece of paper.
It's on the screen, so it's Shellback Artworks at yahoo.com. If you claim something, please send the email there. Let Denise and Steve remind them what you picked up. They have their own records, but send them an email. There's no direct messaging. They prefer email. And you can also let them know if you want to do a commission. If you want them to do original art for you, just let them know in the email, and they'll get back to you. Speaking of the video games, because I'm here too, I'm curious. Sure. So this arcade game that was basically like the best Turtles video game ever, did that just come out of nowhere? Did you guys have, you meaning Pete, Kevin, and you, did you guys have any involvement in that, or was that like a Japanese thing that just happened? Or
that was all Konami. Konami was, they had the license for that right away, so they did the arcade, the first arcade game, which is amazing. And then, they even did, did they have the license? I think they had the license for even the early games. A lot of the early games, Konami was doing them. Dee's just got a little note.
There's a question.
There's a question?
You got a few, well, actually, we got to, first somebody want to know the prices, but we got a claim on Turtles 31 and 32 with a request for a signature and a remark. So
sure. Oh, that's 100%. That will happen on my end for sure.
Turtles 31 and 32 go to Mike Bundley. Mike Bundley, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes.
And everything here, he'll sign and remark.
And again, we'll include a COA with everything. So you don't have to worry about that part either.
So somebody else is asking you, maybe, on a future appearance, I think this is a great idea. We can watch you, Steve, try to beat the damn water level in the Turtles NES game.
Yeah. Hey, when they sent us the book on the cheat book that went along with that thing, I was like, oh, thank God. Yeah, I think everybody died in the water there, which was horrible. You know, get to that point, you scream and throw the controller. That's all we did. And then I remember getting the book when that came in. It wasn't even stapled together. I took it home and I was like, okay, there, and then down around there, and even that was difficult. Even with the book, it was difficult. But yeah, oh God, yeah, that was a hard game. That very first one.
Wade, who you know, Steve, I think you met him in person recently.
Hi, Wade, who I know. Wade from Jersey.
Wade is asking if he can see that Leonardo Topps card again.
Sure. Only for you, Wade. Only for you. Can you see it good? Again, I don't have my director. She stepped out to use the ladies' room.
So this is, like Steve was saying, he based these cards off of the Micro series, and I actually just recently read the Leonardo one, and there it is. It's invoking that issue.
Just tried to, and again, with each one, I tried to capture a little bit of, the style, of the books. So it was very fun. It was fun for me to do these.
So this one's 1,500. It's the original art.
And of course, you get the extra thick, delicious card that goes with it. Although it's funny, I'm looking on the back of this, and it says "Fight in the Snow," Steve Levine and Ryan Brown. Ryan did not work on this particular card.
Oh wow!
It was funny when we were doing them together. Ryan got a couple of them inked, but we were, I think we were heading to London for a Comic-Con, and all the things had to be done. So I had penciled them all already, and I sent Ryan a couple to ink, and I had the rest of them here. And Ryan was behind on the 2 that I sent him, so I ended up inking 6 of them and painting them all, as well as penciling them. And this particular one, just funny when I read the back, because I guess I've never read the back of the cards. It gave Ryan credit. Not correct.
So yes, Samir, yes, that's the original art there for the card.
Yes.
Where he showed at first the oversized piece. That is the original art by Steve for that card, and it is based on the Micro series Leonardo. If you've ever read that, that's kind of what happens in that issue. So.
And again, the broken sword, the red bandana, it's old school Leo.
Okay, any other fan questions for Steve? I don't want to be accused of not passing them along. Somebody else had asked you one. Let's see. Something like, if you didn't do Turtles, what other characters could you see yourself doing?
It's weird that you would ask that, because I was never really a comic book guy. I was probably Mad Magazine. So it wouldn't be a character. I mean, I would love to have just worked for Mad. My favorite artist is when I met Kevin in high school, and I was kind of I always joke he was big boobs and big muscles, and I was kind of goofy, cartoony style. Loved Warner Brothers, loved all that stuff. But Don Martin from Mad Magazine, who used to do the big floppy feet and the floppy nose, and half the stuff was point and all sound effects. He was the guy I would have wanted to be. Yeah, that was, and then, Kevin offering me to just come in at the ground floor and learn my way through comics was a gift.
Yeah. So somebody's saying, Steve, I think was your first work in Mirage #5. So is that?
Yeah, I was the very first book I lettered. Yeah, very first book I lettered issue 5.
All right. So
I got to actually go to a comic shop and go, hey, my name's in here. Yay! Finally.
I had no idea you did the box art for the NES arcade game. So that's awesome.
That brick one. Yeah, that's it's funny. Yeah, that was long many moons ago. That was one of the first arcade game, the first video game boxes I got to do, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, because I think I brought this up last time. I mean, I have the arcade game unit here in this office, but I love it, obviously. But I remember going home after I played that at Chuck E. Cheese, and And actually, my
Oh.
parents said you could have one NES game. So I was the kid who went to go pick it up at I think Macy's at the time. And then I got home, and it was not the arcade game on the NES.
No.
Then eventually, they came out with the arcade game or something close to it, and that's what you worked on.
Oh, they
So.
totally did. I think it was almost Game Boy time by the time they had it down to where they could. It looked like the side-scrolling original game, but yeah. It was
What?
kind of sad when you actually got it, and you're like, "That's not the game I was playing at Chuck E. Cheese."
As
Yeah.
a kid, it was just like, yeah, and you just played it until the water level, and then you just.
Yeah, then you just threw the controller or just said, "I won."
All right, let's see. Do you do writing? Have you done any writing?
Writing like stories and stuff.
Yeah.
Little bits, not a whole bunch. I wrote some of the Archie stories that had my characters in them. More plotting because Steve Murphy wrote. And with the Murder Hobo, some of the more recent stuff I've gotten to write some of the stories, which is fun for me. Also a lot harder than I ever thought it would be. Plotting a story, you just kind of go, and then they go here, and then they do this, and the writer kind of fills in all the stuff. So, I did like some of the Archie books. I co-plotted, like some of the Chameleon stuff and a couple of the other some of the short stories in there. That's about it. I really concentrated more. For the majority of the Mirage stuff, I painted covers, lettered earlier books, like say colored the graphic novels, and then when they became the Pete's Eating Cowabunga Turtles, I was, like I said, did a lot of the licensing stuff. Which is fun for me.
Let's see. There's some questions here, but some of them aren't. What do you think about the movie adaptations? The old ones, the old and new movies.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Well, for me, the original one is still is as good as it gets. If I was to, tell somebody how to remake it, and I know this is out there. It's something I've said for a long time is, they did such a good job with the Henson suits, and the movie holds up surprisingly well. Because there wasn't a lot of, it was kind of pre-cell phone, so you didn't get a lot of the brick cell phone stuff from the time period. So that movie holds up perfectly. The newer stuff, no, I'm not a big fan of the Shrek Hulks, the Bay produced movie, the Michael Bay produced movies. The second one was better than the first one, I thought, because it seemed a little more like the cartoon. But in my mind, the perfect movie would be to do what they did with Spider-Man, where you've got the live action suits, and then you need to CGI some of the fight scenes. That's awesome, and I think they could do that so easy, at this point. I'm surprised they haven't, but I'm excited to see what Seth Rogen does. I mean, he's doing the turtle stuff now. He's doing a turtle thing, so.
Well, he's doing a CG one, right? But there's also a separate live action one.
Right. Yeah. But I kind of saw a little bit of, and I might have mentioned last time they showed like what would have been like Leonardo's notebook page. And it has like what a teenager would have drawn, like heavy metal lettering and, notes about his brothers and who's an idiot and type of stuff. And I thought that was very clever that no one's really hit upon, that teenage part of it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. So the first movie was probably the best. I mean, it sounds like that's what your opinion is.
Oh, 100%. Steve Barron did a crazy great job with that.
What about the third movie? Was that good?
Well, you know what? I have a soft spot for that movie. I always loved the interaction between Casey and the guys from feudal Japan. Them watching hockey, and I thought that was funny stuff. But we did get to meet some of the puppeteer, or one of the puppeteers, a few years ago at a show, and he was telling us how they got shafted. That Henson was supposed to do the suits right up to like I think a couple months before, and then they wanted some crazy amount of money, and the producers wouldn't pay that kind of money. So these guys got here, we need suits, and they need to be able to ride on horses without the cables and all this stuff. So they knew that the suits weren't perfect, but they did some pretty cool stuff, I thought. You know, it wasn't a perfect movie, but, you know, I like I said, the dynamic with Casey and those guys from Feudal Japan, I'd watch a whole movie with just that in it, so.
Awesome. All right, well, Bill tries to, you know, his position is that the third one is a great movie, but you know, there's a lot of debate on that topic, so that's good insight.
Everyone's opinion, right? Everyone has their favorite. Everyone literally has their favorite. Well, I mean, I was thinking, you know, for me, the thing that, I actually did the art for the brochure for the rock and roll tour. You know, to me, that was the silliest thing I ever saw. And some people live and die by that as their favorite version of the Turtles. So, like I said, you can't argue with what you grew up with, right?
I think that is Bill's favorite version of the Turtle.
The rock and roll turtle? There you go, see?
All right, any other fan questions? Would it be possible to scan that art you have displayed? Not for sale, obviously, but would it destroy everything if we did that behind you?
What skin, what art?
Those framed pieces behind you?
Oh, like the Kirby stuff and...
I guess it probably would be too complicated.
You want me to bring the camera to show them?
Yeah, if you can take the camera there, that'd be cool. I think
Sure.
just kind of as we close out. Oh no, I broke it again. Oh, yeah, we're back.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, so here's
We got some.
that's the Murder Hobo cover that I told you earlier today that for some reason I feel like it's a really good piece of art.
Okay.
And that's like a Frazetta ripoff. Here's a cool Kirby page. I don't know if we can get it. Get it all. Oh, let's see. It's a New Gods page, and it's actually signed by Jack, which is nice. You know, I know that he, you know, saw it and knew it wasn't just stolen from him. That's the Colorforms background from Colorforms. And again, this is nice because it has my mom's name, Shirley's Pizza. And in the background, I don't know if you can see Betty's Bakery. That's Ryan Brown's mother. So we got to kind of put in our own Easter eggs as we did some stuff. This is, let's see, we got this. Here. I got to move a couple things.
All right.
This is from the last event at Shellback Artworks. It was the 30th anniversary poster. So I had Kevin, Pete, me, and Jim. It's signed by Kevin and Pete, and I didn't even really have that. This I got from Dee's mom because I wasn't smart enough to get anything signed. Oh, yeah, these, you probably remember these from Pizza Crunchabungas. You remember those guys?
Wow.
Will Benton, they were, the Snack Crackers, Pizza Crunchabungas. They were all done in claymation. This one, of course, I got Will and Pete, signed on my particular thing, but it has all four turtles. You can see Sergeant Bananas in the background over here. I don't know if you can quite see him too good. That's a piece of licensing art that I did. Got a nice Swamp Thing page here from our good friend Steve Bissett.
Steve, try not to cover the speaker at the bottom of your phone. Don't hold it there.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. And this is a piece that I penciled and Pete inked. Just a Galactus and Silver Surfer piece, and I happened to send Pete this as just a text message, the pencils, and he's like, "Can I ink that?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course you can."
How awesome is that?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm not, big, and I got a nice Andy Kuhn man bat from. He did the designs for the Batman Turtle movie. So I actually, got to meet him a couple times and loved this particular piece and bought it from him. Got another page from him over here, a Mikey page that we got at an auction. And again, I love his style. And again, I'm a big Hanna-Barbera nerd. So those are the guys from Johnny Quest on the Flying Platforms. That's some of the character designs and stuff from Doug Wiley. That's some of my fun stuff.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for sharing that. And any other? Oh, somebody was asking, what was your? Let me see. There was one other question.
Yeah.
I'm going to use D as a tripod.
Okay. Somebody was asking about. Is it Sergeant Banana? What was your inspiration for that? Or how did you come up with Sergeant Banana?
So Sergeant Banana is actually, it's funny. Again, Steve Murphy and Ryan Brown were writing the Archie book, and Murph was a excuse me, as we all were, a big proponent of saving the Earth. So he came up with these characters called the Third World Warriors. One of them was Jaguar. One of them was Dreadmon, and then originally Sergeant Bananas, before he got toy-ized, was Nelson Mandrella. So he was a mandrill, and he was, kind of a little bigger. He had a stick with barbed wire, and he was, kind of bulky. And they were like, yeah, no, we like the idea of an ape, but how about, a gorilla? So, I did a version, then I think Varna Studios did their version. We found a hybrid between the two, and that's what ended up being Sergeant Bananas.
Awesome. Okay, so there you go. Appreciate you taking time to answer the fan question.
Happy to.
And then everybody who claimed anything, please send an email to shellbackartworks@yahoo.com. Steve will definitely be back. Well, we love to have him whenever he can make it. I know there was a few things that went unclaimed, but there will be a next time. We'll get those back out, and we'll see you next time, guys. Okay?
Hi, Allie.
Bye.
Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Steve.
Thank
I'll see
you.
you guys.
Thanks, everybody.
emailing.
Even though I don't see you all, good seeing you all.
All right, take care. Thanks, guys.
See ya.